Can you tell us a little bit more about Seasons?
Yeah, so Seasons is going to be, we've had it in the past with my team. And the goal that Eric
So a moment now to see the story for Luka Doncic.
And you can see how much his playmaking has improved in the past month. He's a different passer than he had been in the earlier part of the season. I'm sure his teammates love playing with him at the moment.
Now the starting group for Hartford. We've got Luka Doncic. Edwards is out there with Johnson. Then it's Turner. And it's Trent in at the 2. And for the Nets, Cody Zeller out there with Randall. Then it's Green. Then it's Morant. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. And so Green will bring it up for the Nets.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
But the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Doncic, coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you set. But I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, and maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue.
Here's Morant, and he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move is fire.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
Now here's Dinwiddie. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game, and the wide open shot from Green. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
One of the great postseason catch-and-shoot players this decade. Danny Green is just the guy you believe in.
Doncic against Morant. That one drops for him. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And this is their first time matched up this year with Hartford.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. High arcing shot.
Nice contest by Turner, one of the top interior defenders in our league. As good a shot blocker as anyone.
And here's Edwards. He had a big outing in that Timberwolves game as well. Releases. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Turner against Randall. A shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Doncic. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
It's Randall with the drive. Here's Dinwiddie. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had a lot.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Hartford here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Handle out there with Zeller. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Morant dishes to Dinwiddie. And there's the pass to Randall. Morant outside. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 7 points.
As Morant gains consistency from range, he becomes that much more dynamic, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Turner finds Johnson. Doncic outside. Pass to Edwards. This one for three. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got the lead up to 1 now for Hartford.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Now here's Green, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Poked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Morant scanning the floor. A floater. Here's Zeller. Buries it down low. Zeller's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, Zeller is a talent you can't leave unchecked inside. He'll take that shot every chance he gets.
Johnson, the pass to Turner. Here's Edwards. And Hartford hits again from deep. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Morant. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now here's Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Cody Zeller. For Hartford, they've gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Drafted 11th overall back in 2014. Miles Turner is a premier defensive player, leading the league in blocks in 2018.
Morant against Doncic. And it's sent back by Turner. And it's Hartford on the break. Edwards leading the charge.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Morant kicks to Green. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They get it again. On the wing, Doncic. Back to Turner. Tries yet again, and it's good on the way in. Now it's a 6-point Hartford lead.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
High post Zeller. He's against Turner. Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And what really separates Morant? The intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
Now, here's Doncic. Passes it to Trent. Fires for three. Unable to get that one. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and... That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Hartford. Edwards is out there with Johnson. And there's Miles Turner. Then there's Doncic, and it's Trent in at the shooting guard. Here's Doncic, following the basket by Ja Morant. Pass to Turner. Now Johnson. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. A rebound by the Nets.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Here's Zeller. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Well, this is one of the areas of the court where Zeller gets most of his offense, either converting inside, going to the line, or both.
How the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence. And I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. Just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Doncic. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by Hartford.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Hartford trails by 4. And it's Hartford on the break. Here's Trent. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. The pass to Randall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And we've seen Randall flourish with more responsibility. He's in his prime and playing his best ball right now.
A minute 20 left in the third. Pass to Johnson. Here's Trent. Doncic outside. High post shot. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Passes to Morant. Shoots. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Turner. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Edwards.
Now that's just how you draw it up. As easy as a look as they could find.
Dinwiddie outside. And they double up Morant. Randall outside. Here's Dinwiddie. Nets with the new shot clock. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. They get it back. Zeller. And at last, they get one to fall.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Trent for the tie. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, it's taken on a different feel since the break. You can see how many more hustles.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Randall out there with Green. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Cody Zeller. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. The shot comes out, and Hartford going the other way now. Here's Edwards. But they recover it. Doncic against Morant. To the wing right side. 5 on the clock. Edwards, that's good.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Morant outside. And the pass to Randall. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now, and that's easier said than done.
Drains the three-pointer. Trent's got the lead up to 6 now for Hartford.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and this lead the scores.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Johnson with it. Doncic outside. Here is Edwards. He doesn't hit that one. Randall with some nice D. Outside, Green. Turner against Randall. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Turner. They get it back. Hartford leading by 4. Morant with the steal. And here we go with Green. Nobody back. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Aggressive offensive mindset. Defense late to react. Green now going to the line.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense. How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 5. 1:21 left in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Pass to Green. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, when the team needs a bucket, Green steps up. I mean, ready to deliver assertive shooting and keep them on track.
Johnson, a wide open look, and the shot is long.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances usually.
The offensive rebound. There's Green with the 3. They shoot again. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Morant against Doncic. 6 to shoot. And they double up Doncic. Here's Turner. Kept alive. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
5 seconds left in the game. Here's Randall. And so it's Hartford with the win. This win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.